What's going on, guys? So for those of you that I can't keep doing that, can I? Let's try closing this. All right, it's not great, but it's better. What's going on, guys? So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, a lot of you know that I've been working on my buddy Dan's European mount for, well, actually a lot longer than I wanted to, but I haven't really had an opportunity where the weather and, you know, my free time seemed to link up to work out. But I had a lot of people asking me about those posts, how I do my European mounts. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say this. I am by no means a professional. I have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. I know what works well for me. But I'm going to take a second and just want to make a quick video telling you guys how I do my European mounts. So I use two products. It's this BW2, which is a powder, and this 40 volume cream, which is, you know, like a cream. You can get those at any beauty supply shops, anything like that. What you want to do is you want to mix these two together, the 40 volume cream and the BW2. BW2 is a powder and a cream. You want to mix it together. You want the consistency of, you almost want the consistency of like pancake batter, maybe a little bit thicker, because you really want it to, you're going to paint it onto the skull, and you really want it to sit on there. Let me go and turn you around here. Okay, so anyway, I've done, I want to say 3 boils on this skull, pressure washed it 3 or 4 times, picked at it. I just have these regular old cheap picks. I believe I bought at Harbor Freight. And then a wire brush, you know, for some of those hard to reach areas. But this skull is completely cleaned. Like I said, it was boiled 3 or 4 times, pressure washed 3 or 4 times. It's clean, it's ready to go now. I've already mixed up the BW2 and the 40 volume cream into my paste, and like I said, you want the consistency of a little bit thicker than pancake batter, maybe icing we'll call it. This is not the best applicator for this. You want to use a paintbrush. I couldn't find a paintbrush. Don't for a second think that the irony of the fact that I am doing this on a Harbor Freight ad that is advertising 69-cent paintbrushes. Yes, that is a deal. Yes, I should go get one, but I don't have time. But anyway, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to paint this onto the skull everywhere. You want to get in every little crevice. That's why a paintbrush is a lot better than this foam applicator, but like I said, it's all I have. You want to paint that on, let it sit overnight, then in the morning you come back, rinse it off. You want to repeat that for the number of times that you want to achieve the whiteness that you want. So for some people, 2 coats works really well. I normally like to do 3 coats. I would really say that 4 coats is going to be your max. Anything more than 4 coats, you're really starting to weaken the bone. It starts to get frail. I wouldn't do more than 4 coats. If you're looking for a more natural look, you could probably do it in 1 or 2 coats. If you want a whiter white, 3 or 4 coats is what you want to do. But the most important thing is, after you've let it sit overnight and you go to rinse it good, real good. If you think you've rinsed it enough, you haven't. Rinse it more. You want to get everything off of there, and then you want to let everything completely dry. So if you rinse it off in the morning, you let everything dry during the day. You want this bone completely dry before, easy killer, before you go apply your next coat, because if this is still wet, it's not bleach, but this whitening agent, we'll call it. It won't adhere to the bone. So you want to have it completely dry before you put your next coat on. And that's it, guys. That's how I do my European mounts. If you want, shoot on over to Instagram, give me a follow at the Bluegrass Bowhunter, and here in a couple days after I get a couple coats on it, I'll show you all the finished product. Thanks, guys.